Okay, kind of a difficult looking antiderivative we want to take. So to get going on this, what I'm going to do is go ahead and rewrite this, and it'll make it a little bit easier. So the square root of x, we can replace that with a rational exponent and rewrite it as raised to the 1/2 power. The e to the x we're going to leave as is, minus 1/4, and I'm going to move that x to the third up into the numerator by making it a negative exponent. Getting down all of these exponent rules. Okay, from here, let's take the antiderivative going one term at a time. So first of all, we're going to take the 1/2 power, and we're going to increase it by 1. So 1/2 plus 2/2 is 3/2. Now typically what we want to do is divide by that new exponent. But in our case, we would have a fraction within a fraction. So instead of dividing by 3/2, something equivalent would be multiplying by the reciprocal. So instead of dividing by 3/2, multiplying by 2/3 is equivalent out in front. That's how we'll deal with fractional exponents, is multiply by their reciprocal, flip them upside down. Okay, next, e to the x, its antiderivative is going to be e to the x. So that's nice. Minus 1/4, I'm bringing the constant along, and then focused on the x to the negative third power, we're going to increase the exponent by 1, so negative 3 plus 1 makes negative 2. And we want to divide by this new exponent, but I'm going to write it as a fraction. I'm going to go 1 over negative 2. All right, that's equivalent to dividing by negative 2. We'll include a plus c for a constant at the end, as we should with all antiderivatives that are indefinite integrals that don't have bounds of integration. And then let's clean this up just a little bit. So we have 2/3 x to the 3/2, and typically we're allowed to leave those written as fractional exponents. Now let's go ahead and say negative 1/4 times negative 1/2 is going to be positive 1/8 x to the negative second plus c. Now if you don't want to see the fractional exponent, you could rewrite that with a radical. And if you don't want to see the negative exponent, you can move that x to the denominator and make it x to the positive second power. But in our case, we're typically allowed to use fractional exponents or rational exponents, as well as negative exponents as well. All right, hope this helps. Good luck.